hero of Nostalgaia.
The ASTLIBRA world features an epic side narrative introducing a new female heroine. Players go through randomly created dungeons packed with fierce adversaries and secret riches, with each round presenting a new opportunity for peril and discovery. Players may improve their characters through various development tactics, unleashing powerful new magical attacks to vanquish adversaries. Driven by love and resolve, she must move beyond of her comfort zone to discover the truth and save her sister. The narrative is about personal growth, resilience, and the power of heroism. The Tower of Perpetuity is a 2D action game set in the world of TOKOYO, where players must negotiate a continually shifting dungeon packed with evil monsters and traps. The tower regenerates every 24 hours, allowing players from all over the world to experience the same dungeon for a brief period. Each day brings new difficulties, including various traps and gimmicks. The game also includes social components, such as a cemetery honoring participants who have died. Players can use their unique powers to compete with other players in a friendly manner. Susanoo, a god, battles Yamata no Orochi to reclaim his divine abilities. He is sent to Nakatsukuni to fight warriors and demons in order to regain his strength. Players may create their own combat style by mixing tactics such as slicing, thrusting, and leaping. Over 100 legendary Japanese warriors are called to face them, with weapons and armor enhanced in various ways. Levels are procedurally created, which ensures a variety of monster kinds and locations. Players must continue to improve their loadout and combat technique until they have fully recovered their strength. Deflector is a hack-and-slash game with dynamic gameplay and a distinct combo system. Players must explore a virus-controlled futuristic globe in order to save the world from evil. Each area has its own layouts and traps, and players can customize their character with a variety of talents and powers. To level up their skills, players must acquire resources from missions, 3 play modes, 6 colorful characters, roguelike elements, a range of weaponry and fighting techniques, attractive and perilous environments, and a futuristic music are among the game's highlights. .30XX is an exciting action platformer game that mixes old principles with current roguelike aspects to provide limitless replay value. It has thrilling action scenes, precise platforming puzzles, and amazing sprite work. Each character has a distinct playstyle, allowing players to learn skills and explore sophisticated systems. The game's ever-changing nature ensures that no 2 playthroughs are the same, and its roguelike advancement system allows players to fine-tune their gameplay. .30XX has both local and online multiplayer possibilities, which improves the whole experience. The game concentrates upon the interaction of light and shadow, which is a major motif in the story. Players must travel a world torn between light and darkness while seeking to restore equilibrium. The artwork uses stark black and white graphics to create a feeling of depth and atmosphere. The game's puzzles are ingeniously integrated into the concept, forcing players to manipulate light sources, create shadows, and move between realms. The dynamic movement between 2D and 3D viewpoints complicates the riddles. Kave Adventures is a 2.5D platformer set in a universe where science fiction and the Stone Age mix. The game features Kave, a disgraced former chief who discovers a powerful jetpack that allows him to repel an extraterrestrial invasion. Kave's goal is to rescue the island and prove himself to his clan. The game consists of 36 levels loaded with peril and hidden mysteries, as well as 30 distinct sorts of monsters to fight. Players may demonstrate their abilities in fast-paced flight sequences and spectacular monster encounters. Astebreed is an exciting combat game that blends human creativity with alien technology. The game has a unique combination of vertical scrolling, side-scrolling, and rail shooter viewpoints, allowing players to navigate a wide range of settings. The game has outstanding 2.5D graphics, rich colors, complex textures, and smooth movements, creating a compelling universe. Players can gain upgrades and customization options for their mech suit, allowing them to modify their combat style to their liking. Scientists built 4 small creatures to put their teamwork abilities to the test. They chained them together and let them explore through colorful, challenging, and cooperative experimental scenarios. The game is a co-op 2D party game in which players take on the roles of monsters and scientists. To complete stages and stay alive, they must synchronize movement, leaps, and cling to the ground and walls. The game is enjoyable for the entire family. Ikai is a psychological horror game inspired by Japanese folklore. With a helpless main character who is unable to fight terrible entities, the game lets users witness terror via the perspective of Japanese ghosts, demons, and yokais. Players must explore a feudal Shinto shrine, create protective seals over weird noises and happenings, and solve riddles to avoid fleeing. The game also urges players to remain silent and not disturb the evil, or to flee if feasible. In a dystopian world, Marfusha, a gate guard, is responsible for guarding the city gates from invading enemies. Despite obtaining survival incentives, she is constantly taxed, which depletes her earnings. To survive, she must wisely spend her limited finances on renovations, equipment, and hiring co-workers. With over 70 cards available, including weapons, co-workers, upgrades, and chance occurrences, she must fortify Marfusha and her colleagues to fend off hostile onslaught. As taxes rise, more equipment becomes accessible, and she meets new allies.
Gaia needs something new, and they got
The Last Hero of Nostalgaia is a satirical action-adventure game set in a pixelated atmosphere. Players take on the role of a hideous pixelated hero, fighting mindless townsfolk and a sardonic narrator. The game has a hard yet equitable fighting system, complete character customization, distinctive battle gear, and a rich mythology. It has a twisted and wicked story, online co-op capabilities, and a variety of armor and weapons with distinct backstory and qualities. The game is situated in a dark and cruel environment, with every round bringing players closer to death.
the last hero of Nostalgaia.
Let's take Sandrock back to its glory days during our time.
The game takes place in the desert village of Sandrock 300 years after the Day of Calamity, which devastated contemporary technology. Players are inexperienced builders entrusted with rebuilding their workshop into a booming manufacturing facility in order to save the community from economic disaster. The game has a gripping plot, exciting side quests, and detailed character backstories. They can also set up a workshop, craft products, and grow crops. The game also has dungeons, mini-games, and a multiplayer adventure. Following launch, players can participate in a one-of-a-kind multiplayer experience.
Glad to have you guys on board.
In an alternate historical timeline, a constructed island off the coast of Okinawa creates a fascinating and unique environment. The island's worn-out structures, coated in rust and faded concrete, sparkle in the early sun and glow in the night with neon lights. 4 fascinating warriors, equipped with powerful rifles, fight wicked gang members and lethal robots with intuitive controls to battle insane Yakuza thugs in beat-down town. Equip yourself with a shotgun and fireproof footwear. Through Harm's Flying Door, a special device that leads players across more than 80 exquisitely crafted maps, you may have a singular and immersive gaming experience. The doors are delicate and need extreme caution, yet they are your only form of transit. Explore the mysterious dark void, where secret meanings and symbolic aspects are interlaced throughout the gameplay. Challenge yourself to uncover the truth about Harm and dive deeply into its story. Enjoy yourself in visually breathtaking hand-drawn surroundings and follow a gripping plot. ASTLIBRA is a side-scrolling action game in which players explore a large, scary, and beautiful universe. To proceed through the protagonist's journey, players must face fearsome bosses with their own set of attacks and obstacles, while also improving their powers and obtaining new skills. The game provides several methods to create characters, ranging from warriors to magicians, with each rising up and gaining new abilities. The game includes 6 difficulty levels, enabling players to experience the fighting system at their own speed. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
Hit the bass.